Around about this time 2 years ago, I did a video on the factory refurbishment of these Crockett & Jones Pembrokes shoes. And I had a couple of questions over the period of time. One asking whether the fit was the same, and another asking how they're holding up. Well, as you can see, they're holding up very well. And I'll tell you something about the fit. They were, to begin with, a little tighter. And I think there's a reason for that. This is just my explanation. When they refurbished them, they replaced the sock area here. This is all new. And as you can see, just makes it a little bit thicker, and it beds in round here. So that adds perhaps just a little bit to them being a bit snugger. Also inside, which you won't be able to see, you can kind of, there's they replaced this lining and the cork bedding. So the cork bedding then would be, it gets compressed over a period of time, and indeed I can feel the indentations from the bones in my feet there now. So that's bedded in. So you've got those two aspects then, that perhaps it's just a little bit higher there and a little bit snug around there. And then of course the sole will be stiffer at first, because it takes a while for it to bed in and flex. So you put all those together and then it feels just a little bit tighter than the shoe you've taken in. Also, I imagine, I'm guessing here, but obviously all this was removed and re-stitched, and maybe that's a bit tighter. Maybe over a period of time that gives. But anyway, now 2 years on, I don't notice anything at all. Quite comfortable, as they always were. That's the heel now after 2 years. So maybe we've got another 2 years before that may need attention. And as you would expect, the sole is pretty much as it was. Just the slightest bit of wear, so that's going to be a long time. I thought I'd take this opportunity to show you a few things about these Pembrokes. If I haven't shown them before, they've got what they call a grain. Obviously they're brogue. They've got this grain finish texture. And you might notice that as you come towards the toe cap, the leather gets smoother. A number of manufacturers do that, just gives a bit of shaping somehow. You can see that their leather's holding up really well, there's no issues at all. Where maybe my heels knock together sometimes. All the stitching's fine. This one I think has got a tad more patina somewhere. Well, again from the rubbing. Notice round the back as well the embossing fades a little. So there we are. Fine. Very good value for money. I do think that these Pembrokes are pretty much for me the perfect shape of brogue. Not too round, not too pointy, a bit of style to them. Just completely classic. And an expensive pair of shoes. But I'm guessing you can see how well they last. No pun intended. You couldn't wear them with well, you might be able to wear them with a suit to the office, I don't know. But possibly it's worth having fewer pairs of shoes and just a few really good ones. These are obviously casual, outdoor. I wear them a lot because of the toughness of the sole. I even wear them in the summer. They're quite a heavy shoe for the summer, but I find them fine. If I don't know what terrain I'm going to be going over, maybe go to visit someone who might be going out for walks, all that kind of thing, and then I wear them walking to the school where I teach, so they get a lot of wear. So I find them a very good all-round shoe. Anyway, I hope that's of some use to some of you, and I wish you a Merry Christmas.